Yeah, so what is up, guys? Today I'm going to be bringing you a bit of a different video this time around. As you can see by the title, we're in Amsterdam now. Well, I was 2 weeks ago. It will be more of a tips and tricks video of just how to cycle in Amsterdam, and basically it would apply to anyone, whether you're there on a bike or not, if you're a tourist especially. So for a bit of context, a few weeks ago, me and a friend of mine, we went to a trip on a trip to Amsterdam, and we did a 3 hour historical bike tour. So that was a lot of fun. You got to see the whole city, well, most of the city, and you just got to see it in a different way. And it was very interesting cycling in Amsterdam because, as many people know, it's like the cycling capital of the world. So, yeah, without any further comment, let's just get straight into it. So, yeah, starting the tour, basically, we had to get to this sort of place where they hire out bikes, and it was not that far from the station. To be honest, it was probably about a 15-minute walk from the station. And when you get there, you basically, I think we booked it ahead, but it weren't too bad. It was probably about under 40 quid per person. And so that once you get there, you get your bikes. You don't really have to fill in forms. I'm not really sure, but yeah, it's pretty straightforward. You meet a tour guide. Um, you have to get there about 15 minutes early, so they can sort of like just get everyone ready and everything. And you test out your bike, and then off you go. A little safety briefing as well, and that's about it. So a little bit about the bike tour itself, what was actually sort of shown, what they kind of explored. It was more the historical and the sort of geographical context of the city. So, what the foundations of the city were, how it came to be, everything like that. Obviously, I mean, I won't spoil it for you, but I think if you're interested in your history, your geography, anything like that, economy, I'd definitely recommend it. As far as the bike tour itself, I think it was a good tour. The tour guide was pretty personable. He kind of made it pretty fun, not too serious. So, yeah, I'd definitely recommend it. So straight on to the first tip, number one. I would say make sure you brush up on your road laws when cycling in Amsterdam. So the main things you want to look out for is make sure you always keep to the right when you're cycling. Another thing is trams always have priority, which you will find out maybe in this video. I came quite close to one. Another thing is you want to make sure you use hand signals and check your blind spots, because don't forget, I mean, cycling is a main mode of transport in Amsterdam, so it's like driving. You've got to kind of take it pretty serious. Like, you can't, as much as it fun, it's not just you're having a jolly like you would in the park in the UK. You are literally driving on the road shared with cars and trams, so you just got to be careful. So, which that brings me on to the second point, which is just test the bike before you actually go on a tour. Make sure the seat is adjusted for you, for your height, for comfort. Make sure the bike is operating properly. Take it for a little test run, a short one, just to make sure it's all good. Because the last thing you want is halfway through the tour that you find the brakes failed or something like that. But obviously the provider has a certain responsibility, but also you do as a rider, to make sure that that bike is operating properly. My third tip is just remember, the tour is not a race. It's better to wait than to rush. So what I mean by that is, if the group goes ahead and the light turns red, or traffic light, just wait. Like, there's no point like trying to catch up, because at the end of the day, if the tour guide's any good, which they should be, they'll wait for you. They're not going to go anywhere. They're going to do a head count. So, as well, you might be thinking, oh yeah, don't worry, in my own country, I just like do the reds and stuff. Like, personally, I'm against that. I don't. It's illegal for a start, and it's probably just you're going to end up in the local A&E anyway. So, you might think you know the rules in your own country, which you might well do, but here it could be very different, and it's a very busy city, like I've said before. So that's my third tip. And my fourth and final tip, before I close out the end of the video, is a slightly different one. maybe a little bit more upbeat because hopefully this one hasn't been too depressing. But just remember to enjoy the blooming tour. To be honest, that's my fourth tip. Like, just pace yourself, take everything in. You know, have a breather when you're able to have a breather. Just look around, take pictures, learn about the city, and yeah, just take it all in because it might be the one only time you actually get to do it. So it's worth a go. There aren't many times you get to see a whole city for the first time. So yeah, that's my fourth one. Yeah, so just before I close out the video, I thought I'd just give you a few fun facts about cycling in Amsterdam and in the Netherlands in general. So the first one would be that the Dutch don't actually wear helmets. Only about 0.5% of the population who cycle actually wear them. And that is down to the fact that the infrastructure in the country is so well laid out that they don't really see a need for it. The kind of Dutch Cycling Union, I think it's called, they say, you know what, if we had mandatory helmets, then people wouldn't want to cycle. It'd discourage them. It'd be a false sense of security for people who do cycle, and they'd take more risks. But there is debate, and the medical professionals and the government say they should make them mandatory for certain reasons. And the second fact is that, to be honest, the whole reason why cycling is so prominent in the Netherlands, you might be wondering that, is because back in the 70s, a lot of children did actually get killed by motorists. So they had a complete revamp of the whole infrastructure, complete reform, and that's why the layout is the way it is now. So yeah, that's it, folks, for the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Just to make it clear, that's not a fully extensive list. Do your own research before you're doing anything like this in a different country. But I mean, I hope you enjoyed it. It was a good laugh to do. Highly recommend it. And yeah, if you could like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, it helps out the algorithm. And there is more to come, so stay tuned. See you in a bit.